Hi, my name's Lorianne Garner, and I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. When I was a young girl, I dreamed of being a mom. That's all I wanted to be, is a stay-at-home mom. And then I heard a lot of talk in my home about the war, and my little girl brain thought that I would be drafted. So even though women were not being drafted at the time, I felt like that was something that was going to happen to me. So I wanted to make sure I wasn't on the front lines. And I worked really hard in school. I wanted to be able to work in a hospital. So I got my degree in radiology and was putting myself through college when I had something very devastating happen in my life. My parents were killed in a car accident. So this changed and transformed my life in the direction that I thought my life was going to go. I was dating my husband, Ray, at the time, and we had talked about marriage. I wanted to be able to stay with my sisters. So 6 weeks after the funeral, Ray and I were married, and we were made guardians over my two sisters. I wrote a whole book about this because it was such a transforming time in my life. If it's something that you want to know more about or read about, I have a book on Amazon called Why the Roses Cry. It was a very transforming time, even writing the book. As I was making my dreams and my plans for my life, Ray and I wanted to have a family. So we had 5 children, and they are just the joy of our life. We love our kids, and I was able to be a stay-at-home mom for 17 years. So in that time, I was raising my children, and we were building a dental practice and working really hard at that. And then we built Ray's dental office, the second dental office. And the economy crashed, and this was a time when I had to choose now, do I want to go back to work? Do I want to go to school? What am I going to do? I was almost 50, and I needed something to do. And that's when ASEA came into my life, and my friend introduced me to ASEA. We had been using ASEA with our family just off and on for a little while, and I had just been spraying it on my face because I had a condition on my face. And then my daughter was diagnosed with a condition with her heart. And at this time, we went and talked to the scientist with ASEA, and he looked at me, and I asked him, I said, Dr. Samuelson, will this work on my daughter? And he looked at me and he says, Lorianne, does your daughter have heart cells? And I said, yeah, she's got heart cells. And he says, this repairs your cells at a cellular level. And he said, if it was my daughter, I'd have her drink 8 ounces 2 times a day. So that's what we did.
I was taking ASEA like a college student. I wasn't super consistent, but I took it when I remembered. But then I got married, and we decided that we wanted to have a baby. But my doctor had told me that there was too many risks, that I needed to get my heart checked out before I got pregnant. So I went to a high-risk pregnancy doctor, and he sent me to the cardiologist to get an echo. And while I'm getting the echo, it's like 15 minutes into the echo, and she said to me, I don't see a hole. She's like, I've been looking at your heart for 15 minutes now, and either it's non-existent or it's just so tiny that it doesn't even show up on my machine. And now I'm 6 months pregnant. So, and my doctor just keeps telling me there's no risk if there's no hole.
Ray and I have an amazing life together. We have 5 children, like I said, and we have almost 7 grandchildren. It is the coolest thing ever, being grandparents. We love that. Ray's my best friend, and I love him so much. It was the best decision I ever made in marrying him, and he truly is my best friend. We love planning vacations together and just spending every Friday night on date night together. We have a great relationship, and I love him so much. our children are gone, and we just have Isaac left at home. We love spending time with Isaac. I think he'd rather be with his friends more than he'd rather be with us, but we have a lot of fun together. I like to be active and healthy. It's important for me to eat right and to exercise. So I love going on morning walks and doing different exercises. I like working in my garden so that I can go out and make my yard beautiful, but also so that I can have fresh tomatoes and cucumbers. I'm not really great at gardening, but I have a great tomato plant this year, and also goji berries. I started growing them. ASEA is a way of life for me. It's not just about the business, although I love the business part of it. It's about transforming people's lives and giving them their life back. I share ASEA with everyone I meet because I never know who needs their life back. I love ASEA. I am ASEA.